Hey, what's going on, guys and girls? Alcoholic Phoenix here, and welcome back to another culling update. This is the You Axed We Listened update for the culling. Also, guys and girls, I want to mention that I'm using old footage because it's very hard for me to get new culling footage because Oceanic is pretty much dead, and I'm not going to play on the American servers for the benefit of my sanity and the American players' sanity as well. So I apologize for that. If there's anything super important that I need to get recorded, I'll try and do it in the bots. If I can't do it, you'll see old footage, so I apologize for that. But anyway, let's get right into it. Contestants can expect to see significant tweaks and improvements to the core gameplay. Axes have a new lease on life, explosions are no longer insta-wins, and guns take longer to pull out, requiring players to use safer combat septives. We hope that these changes will bring some more action to the island, and we're excited to see you duke it out. Remember, we're watching always. Balance and gameplay changes. Base damage of axes has increased by a small amount. Duration of the exposed wound has been decreased to 6 seconds, down from 20 seconds. Dev comments, axes now offer a slight advantage in terms of maximum damage potential when exploiting their exposed wound, compared to the other weapon types, but the duration of the exposed wound has been reduced significantly, meaning that the benefits of exposed will no longer be guaranteed in a given melee exchange. We expect this will increase the viability of axes somewhat, as well as making the exposed wound more interesting to use and counter. Will axes fully return to their former glory? Time will tell. Also, just a little side note, that means woundless changes that duration to 3 seconds from 6 as well. So, we're going to put up some stats for the axes on the screen. The crafted hatchet, 6 to 17 damage with a 10% exposed. Ice axe, 7 to 23 with a 10. Cleaver, 8 to 22 with a 15. Tomahawk, 7 to 25 with a 15. And the fireman's axe, 9 to 29 with a 20% exposed. All weapon and trap applied cripple wounds now last 5 seconds. Previously, cripple 1 and cripple 2 lasted 10 seconds and 7 seconds respectively. Explosives now apply cripple 1 instead of cripple 3. Dev comments, in a previous effort to make bludgeons more appealing, we buffed multiple aspects of the cripple wounds. This was effective at making the bludgeons and the stunner perk more popular, but long duration impairing effects are frustrating for players and make the woundless perk feel like a necessity for many. Explosives are powerful enough without the added benefit of a strong cripple wound, so they now apply the weakest cripple. Dig Deep has been nerfed again. It now restores 15 HP when taking fatal damage, down from 20 HP. Dev comments, Dig Deep went from being one of the most popular perks when it restored 25 HP to one of the least popular when we reduced it to 15, and then shot back to the top when we found the middle ground at 20. We give up. We're not going to set it to 17.5 HP. We discussed it. It would be silly, so we're putting it back to 15 HP. The equip time for guns has been extended. Okay, guys and girls, so I did a little bit of my own research, and I found out that the old time to pull out a gun was 0.23 seconds. The new time is 0.43. Dev comments, some intrepid players have become adept at utilizing melee combat stagger window as an ideal time to equip guns and score easy hits. We've extended the equip time for guns to make this more difficult. Dynamite's maximum damage has been reduced to 80 from 75. Dev comments, Dynamite has always been very strong. It is now slightly less strong. Remote explosives maximum damage has been reduced from 95 to 75, so a big nerf for C4. Dev comments, we've repeatedly found that one-shot kill weapons generate more frustration on the part of the victim than they provide satisfaction to the killer, especially given that these can be found in green crates. We've decided to reduce their damage. The maximum throwing damage for Javelin and Tomahawk has been increased to 21 and 24 respectively. Dev comments, we have a soft spot for Golden Arm. Despite the perk being tricky to balance, our last set of changes saw Golden Arm fall out of favour. We're hoping that boosted throw damage for these weapons will see it make a small comeback. They have slightly reduced the melee action queuing windows. They made another small tweak to the melee action queuing windows to avoid cases where a player inadvertently executes one action when they intend another. That is a great fix. It's very frustrating. Now we're on the bug fixes. They have fixed a case where a player would not be fully staggered when shoved from the front while blocking. Dev comments, the mini stagger is a stopgap solution we implemented for cases where a player is shoved while blocking, but the default stagger backwards animation would not be appropriate, i.e. the player is shoved from the back or the side. We recently discovered that mini staggers could be triggered from the front. With this change, whenever a player is shoved from the front while in their block state, they will now be subject to a full stagger. As always, we appreciate the community sharing captured footage to bring issues like this to our attention. Chopper and Basher perk description text now properly reflects that they reduce throw charge time in addition to melee charge time, and the golden crowbar prototype is finally gone. Last patch it wasn't removed, I couldn't find it so I didn't show a clip, but it's finally gone now, and they mean it this time. So anyway, guys and girls, that is going to be the end of this little update video. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like. If you want to see more, hit that sub button, and have a lovely day, alright? Peace! Sup? Just the way you look, it's so fucked. Completely relaxed, no troubles. You like got your hand on your dick.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself.